Chapter 1. The Journey Begins. In a tranquil valley nestled amidst the towering peaks of Japan, there existed a remote village that time seemed to have forgotten. This was a place of profound tranquility, a sanctuary where nature and humanity coexisted in harmony. At the heart of this village lived a Zen Master known as Eiko, whose wisdom was revered far and wide. Master Eiko was a man of advanced years, his long beard flowing like a waterfall, and his eyes holding the deep wisdom of a lifetime spent in contemplation. His modest hut, perched on the edge of a serene lake, was a place of pilgrimage for those seeking answers to life's most profound questions. Eiko's teachings were revered for their simplicity and depth, and his disciples came from distant lands to hear his words. Among the core principles he imparted was the concept of privacy. Eiko believed that there were certain things in life that should always be kept private, like the treasures of the heart and the secrets of the soul. Chapter 2. The Arrival of Hiroshi. One crisp autumn morning, a weary traveler named Hiroshi arrived in the village. He had heard whispers of Master Eiko's profound wisdom and the transformative power of his teachings. Hiroshi was a young man with a restless spirit, burdened by a secret that weighed heavily on his heart. With trepidation, Hiroshi made his way to Eiko's humble abode, the anticipation of what lay ahead causing his heart to race. Eiko, perched outside his hut, greeted the newcomer with a serene smile and a nod of his head, inviting him to sit. "Master Eiko," Hiroshi began, his voice quivering, "I come seeking your wisdom, for I carry a burden I can no longer bear alone. It is a secret, one that I have kept hidden from the world, but it gnaws at my soul." Eiko listened attentively, his eyes fixed on Hiroshi's face, which bore the traces of years spent wrestling with inner turmoil. Hiroshi's secret, he learned, was a gift, a rare and beautiful talent for music that he had nurtured in silence, away from the prying eyes and judgment of the world. With compassion in his voice, Eiko spoke, "Hiroshi, your secret is a precious one, and it is a testament to your inner richness. But remember this, not all that is precious should be shared openly. There are times when we must protect our inner treasures until they are ready to be revealed." Chapter 3. Lessons in Privacy. As days turned into weeks, Hiroshi continued to visit Eiko, seeking guidance on how to navigate the delicate balance between secrecy and sharing. Eiko taught him the art of discernment, emphasizing that not everything in life should be laid bare for the world to see. One morning, Eiko took Hiroshi to a quiet corner of his garden, where a cherry blossom tree stood in all its glory. He explained that the tree produced the most exquisite blossoms, but only for a brief period each year. For the rest of the time, it kept its beauty hidden within, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. Like the cherry blossom, Eiko mused, there are aspects of ourselves that are meant to be shared when the time is right. Your music, Hiroshi, is like those blossoms. It is a treasure that must be nurtured in the depths of your soul until it is ready to bloom and touch the hearts of others. With each passing day, Hiroshi absorbed Eiko's teachings and began to understand the profound wisdom they held. He realized that there were indeed certain things that should always be kept private. The depths of one's soul, the most intimate thoughts and feelings, and the precious talents and gifts that needed time to mature. Chapter 4. The Blossoming of Hiroshi's Music. Guided by Eiko's wisdom, Hiroshi slowly found the courage to share his music with a small audience in the village. His melodies had the power to move hearts, and those who heard him were captivated by the emotions he poured into his music. As the seasons changed, so did Hiroshi's confidence. He began performing in neighboring villages, and soon his talent reached a wider audience. Word of the gifted musician from the village of Eiko's wisdom spread like wildfire. Yet Hiroshi remained humble, always mindful of Eiko's teachings. He knew that his music was a treasure born from the depths of his soul, and he shared it with reverence and authenticity. It was a testament to the profound lesson that Eiko had imparted, the importance of guarding one's inner treasures until they were ready to be revealed. Chapter 5: Eiko's Legacy. As Hiroshi's fame grew, so did Eiko's reputation as a Zen master who understood the importance of privacy. People from all corners of the world sought his guidance on matters of secrecy, but also on life's broader challenges. Eiko's hut became a place of solace and enlightenment for all who journeyed to seek his wisdom. Eiko's teachings on privacy continued to resonate with his disciples and visitors alike. He shared the story of the cherry blossom tree with everyone who sought his counsel, a reminder that some things in life were meant to be kept private, safeguarded in the depths of the heart until they were ripe for sharing. In this tranquil valley, among the towering peaks of Japan, the legacy of Zen Master Eiko lived on. His wisdom served as a beacon of light for those who sought the balance between the inner sanctum of the self and the world outside. Chapter 6: Conclusion. And so, the story of Zen Master Eiko and the importance of keeping certain things private is a timeless tale of wisdom and self-discovery. It reminds us that in a world that often encourages constant sharing and exposure, there are precious aspects of ourselves that should remain hidden until they are fully formed and ready to be revealed. Master Eiko's teachings continue to inspire us to guard our inner treasures, to nurture them in the depths of our being, until the moment is right to share them with the world. Just as the cherry blossom tree blooms in its own time, so too do our
Here are
most
some
profound
additional
gifts
Zen
and
advice on
secrets.
privacy.
Be mindful of what you share online. The internet is a public space, and anything you post can be seen by anyone. Be careful about what you share about yourself, your family, and your friends. Don't be afraid to say no. It's okay to keep your personal life private. If someone asks you a question that you don't want to answer, you can simply say no. Set boundaries. Let people know what you are comfortable sharing and what you are not. This will help to prevent them from overstepping your boundaries. Trust your intuition. If you feel like something is not right, don't share it. Your intuition is a powerful tool that can help you to protect your privacy. By following these tips, you can protect your privacy and live a more mindful life.